Hey everyone, I'm Kinsey Nelson and I'm running for SBO Secretary. I'm super excited to have the opportunity to serve the student body, and I just want everyone to know I will support you and cheer you on, probably really loudly. And if you ever need someone to talk to, I am always here and I will talk to you about pretty much anything, so please hit me up. Next year is gonna be freaking amazing, so vote for Kinsey. How I would help an inefficient meeting would probably be to just get everyone's attention first of all, and then ask everyone to refocus, and also address that I know that they might be tired and they might be going through something, but we need to refocus so we can get stuff done. Qualities that would make a good officer is I am very organized, and I have a little bullet journal where I write out all my calendars and my entire week so I can plan out and know when everything needs to be due and stuff. I'm also very extroverted and I love making friends and love meeting new people. And then finally, I'm a really hard worker and I will not stop until all the work is done.
Hi, I am Chase Burton and I am running for Vice President SBO next year. A bit about me: in my free time, I like to mountain bike, run, ski, play tennis, go hiking, drive up the mountain, get stuck sometimes, and really anything outdoors is my favorite. I also love being part of the school. It's super fun, just being a part and being involved in other people's lives and just having fun every day. Every day is an adventure and it's super fun. I always try and include everyone, and I always say hi to people in the halls just to brighten their day a little bit. Some of my campaign slogans are chew, kind of try to throw that pun in there because it's kind of really easy to use. You got chase and chew, kind of goes well together, but I thought it was really fun. And I always grown up chewing bubble gum. It's one of my favorite things, so I kind of thought that'd work really well. And then for my bright theme, I chose it because I try to be really enthusiastic and positive about things, and I thought, bright, that kind of works well. Also, it kind of works well with Burton bright. Anyway, as an officer, I would work hard to include everyone and just be super fun. As VP, you take charge over Vikings Give, and that's one thing I was really looking forward to as I was able to make it to office. It'd be so fun, and I'd really love to be a big part in that and helping to bring it all together. Being an officer means you represent the whole school, and I feel like that if I can take this position and take this leadership position, it will really help me just to be more inclusive of others and bring other people in. I know it's a ton of work, and I just see all the examples of the officers before me, and they're super wonderful people, and I hope to continue that legacy.
Aloha! I'm TJ McGowan, and I'm running for Student Body Vice President. Most of you know who I am, but to those of you who don't, here are some things about me. I can bench 225 pounds, squat more than 315 pounds, but I can't deadlift 405. But that's okay, because I know I can learn from my failures and improve. And another thing about me is I'm super funny. Don't believe me? Here are some of my best jokes. Why did the bicycle fall over? Because it was tired. What did the triangle say to the circle? You're pointless. What did one toilet say to another? You look flushed. Another thing about me is that I believe that serving others is very important. I have lived 16 years of life. Even though 2 or more of those years were spent with a binky in my mouth, I've learned that service is good. The position of SBO VP comes with the responsibility of running Vikings Give. Vikings Give is one of the biggest, if not the biggest things that Viewmont does. I know I can help others through this awesome season of joy and service. The main reason I am running is to serve others. I've lived a great life and am living a great life. And I want to give that back to the world and to others. I want to help others live a great life. I was going to end with thank you and aloha, but I'll end with a poem about birds. Roses are red, violets are blue, you have wings and a beak too.
I have had friends in the past that struggle with depression or similar to other mental problems where they've always not felt, well, they really haven't felt included, and I think the best way is really just going over and helping them, just being a part in their lives and just being there for them.
I would approach this friend and ask them face to face if they're struggling, and if they don't tell me anything, I'll just continue to show them just constant love and unconditional love.
Qualities I have that would make me a good officer. First thing that comes to my mind is I try to be kind to everyone, inclusive, as I said earlier, but I just try to be cheerful wherever I go. I try to be happy, and I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know. I just try to make every environment I go in, try and make it as positive as I can. Try not to make anything not the positive way it should be. Like, imagine you go into a room and you just kind of feel sad or negative. I try to make everything just a little bit better, just a little bit if I can. I try to be clean and loyal to the school, of course, trustworthy and reliable, and then whatever else is on the scout law, including hungry.
One trait I have is that I've always shown leadership throughout my life as a student, and I'll use somewhat of a quote that someone I admire used. I was constantly line leader, and that has helped develop my skills as a leader. I've also been through several experiences that have helped me to know when and how to help others. I have always been able to help my friends with whatever they're struggling with, and I believe that trait will help me help other students when they need help, or even if they just need someone to talk to.
Hey y'all, my name is Danny Guo. I'm running for SBO president this year. Now, as I was sitting in bed Thursday night thinking about all the ways I could do to get all of y'all to vote for me, I thought of the best way. I'll just tell all of y'all a little bit about myself. I am a predator, like my friend here. Next year, I'll prey on all of your problems and concerns, and I will get it done. Now, people be asking me, Danny, what would you do if you win? Now, let me tell you all of that answer right now. If I win, I'll make sure that the dances are next level and activities will be fun and exciting. Now, the second way, I'm kind and I'm humble. Like Albert Einstein said, treat people with kindness. Now, I agree with him for that. Does that make me Albert Einstein? Absolutely yes. All right, but all jokes aside, I am serious somewhat, and if I win, I'll make sure that Viewmont High is filled with kindness and everyone is welcome and supported. And lastly, Vikes, I'm a cool guy. All right, you can always come to me if you have questions, problems, anything. All right, but I am passionate about making positive changes around our school community, and I'll work tirelessly with a school administrator, and I'll provide you with the best resources you could ever have. I believe that every one of you have a voice and you deserve to be heard. So if you want a leader that's kind, dedicated, and will take all your opinions into account whenever we're making a decision, you know what to do. So Vikes, open your laptop, go on your DSD, and vote for the GOAT. Thank you. I'm Danny Guo.
Hey Vikes, I'm Jason Nelson and I'm running for SBO president. This year has been awesome, and I personally can't wait for what's in store next year. This week my campaign slogan has been to join in, and I want to invite everybody at Viewmont High to join in. We need you, and not because we all come from different backgrounds and we're all diverse, and really we all come together to make the whole that is Viewmont High. There's an old saying that says one stick by itself will break really easily, but a bunch of sticks together will be strong. And I believe that when we work together as a school, we can be strong and we can make next year awesome. So join a club, come to a game, whatever it is, we need you guys to join in. I'm not going to sit up here and say I'm going to put new vending machines in the commons or anything like that, because that's promises that I can't keep. But I can promise you guys that I'm going to focus on making every event and activity a place where people can feel like they can join in and have fun. I was a transplant student in 7th grade. I know what it's like to feel like you're not welcome and you feel like you can't join in. But since I've come to Viewmont, it's been my goal to make everyone feel welcome no matter what. This year is our year, Vikes. Join in, let's make it awesome. Thank you. Vote Jason Nelson for SBO president.
Biggest failures, that's a good question. Now, if you look at me, does it seem like I fail? No. But all jokes aside, I have failures in my life, and some of the recent ones I'll share with you is like, one time I failed as a leader to organize an activity, and that resulted in us all failing the class.
My biggest failure as a leader has been in the past, I've made assumptions about whether or not somebody really wants to participate based on past interactions I've had. But from that, I've learned that just because they say no the first time doesn't mean that they don't want to join in the future.
Some qualities I think I personally have is communication and accountability. Personally, if you are friends with me, you know that I can talk for hours and jump on random topics. And matter of fact, I am a good communication person. Not, what does that mean, but whatever. But yeah, I'm good at communications, which will definitely help as a student body officer with organizing and talking to the school counselors, all that. And the second, accountability. If I make a wrong mistake or if I do anything wrong, I will take what's the consequence. I don't want to blame all my officers. I will take account into what happens to me. And I think that is one skill you need to have as a student body officer. And that is all.
Some qualities that I have that would make me a good SBO, or is that I'm a natural leader and I can delegate duties in order to get a task done successfully and efficiently and just get it done. And another thing that I'm really quite good at is I can find the people that might not feel as welcome as others. I've been in that situation before, and I can really just get at them and make them feel like they're the center of attention and they're the most important person in the room.